Welcome everybody to another episode of the Cornfries podcast. I'm joined alongside Steveozilcho. My name is Nickyfries, if you don't know, if you haven't heard.
The bird is the word.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. So Steve, what's good, man? Are you living alone now? Are you doing the
Right now, yeah.
so you
Heather's staying at her parents. She'll be home tomorrow, though.
do you have baby Alan for the
Yeah, he's watching cartoons right now.
Okay, so you have him for the first week, huh?
Yeah, I'll have him actually the first 2 weeks because Heather's sister, they're babysitting a puppy, and they're like, I don't know how that would go over. They don't want
Yeah.
Alan to get bit or something.
Divorce is tough.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Man, this is the best week I've had so far.
Steve's just been furiously masturbating.
Why not? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
It's better. What the hell is
Steve,
that?
I want to pull up. If my mom wasn't getting surgery, I would pull up.
Oh, yeah.
This was a good week for travel. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's been beautiful here.
Yeah, come crash with the
Weather's
boys.
been
I mean,
wonderful.
Steve, you and me, we could spoon in a bed, it'd be nice and cozy, you know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What? Heather's gone. We're good. We're good to go. We can be free with it.
We can just whip it out and
Dude, honestly, you know what living alone is? You know what that is?
amazing.
It's called shitting with the door open and not spraying afterwards.
I've always done that.
Steve, I feel like
I'm not afraid.
I feel like you look Heather directly in the eyes when you're taking a shit.
I mean, if she's in there. If she's in there, yeah, I'll just be like, hey, you like that, don't you, bitch?
You like that? You like that?
Take it.
So you
Take
said
it.
you're opening Pokemon cards right now?
Why? Can you hear me moving cards?
No, but you said you were.
Oh no, I'm going through my Dragon Ball. I got another draft box.
Are you doing a stream tonight?
No. I'm just relaxing tonight.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I just opened some cards, Dragon Ball cards. So.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a staple at this point. I'm an idiot. What do you do?
I don't know, man. What can you do? Everything's starting to reopen over here.
Oh, we've been open. It's just,
yeah, well.
I don't know.
Well, we're letting in.
Yeah, but you're in a big ass
Yeah.
place too.
Yeah.
I'm in a small town.
Do we have like nothing to talk about today? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, well, let's see here. What did I do today? Oh, okay. I got a good one for you. Okay, so there's a lot of people in this world that don't like to clean their own car. And as everybody knows, I'm a detailer. So we came across this vehicle today. The customer lets it sit over the winter, and it doesn't drive it. It's a GTO.
Oh shit!
And it's like a newer GTO. It's not like the older one. But it's a really nice car, and he lets it sit over the winter. But we have a problem in Iowa. If you let something sit and you don't put like dryer sheets or something in the vehicle, you get mice.
Oh shit!
So this vehicle got like completely gutted. Like as soon as this vehicle pulled in, you're like, what does that smell? And it's just rat piss. I mean mouse piss. And it is like I had to open like once we got it in the shop, I had to open all the doors in the shop.
How do they get into a car though?
How do they get into a car? There's all kinds of ways to get into a car. Like, well, they're mice. They're small. They're dinky.
So what do they go through? Like one of the pipes? I mean,
if you go underneath the car, there's a bunch of ways to get into a car. There's like the firewall is one big one.
Yeah, because if you close all your windows, and I was like, they could get through. Like,
no, they could definitely get in. They find ways. They chew their way in.
Oh man,
and
another reason why not to live in Iowa.
I felt so sad, bad for my boss today because he had to get in it and like move it around, and it just reeked of freaking piss, like mouse piss. It was so bad.
Dude,
I almost got
how does
sick.
someone bring, do you guys tow that in or did the guy actually drive it
No,
in?
he brought it in, like I think to service it because he, as I said, he lets it sit over the winter. And
Uh,
yeah, this is the first time he's had an issue. The back seats or the bottom of the back seats are all chewed up.
but does he not check his car? Do people not turn
Well,
their
what
car
happened
off?
what happened is he's never had this issue before. He accidentally left a bag of bird seed in it, and they went after the
Oh
bird
yeah.
seed.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That
So yeah, because this is a pretty this guy's a like regular customer. We pick up his car all the time, but
But
this
that's
is
what I'm
the
saying
first
is
time.
how long has it been since he used his car? Like,
Oh, it's a stick. I mean, driving it in the winter, he doesn't do, and he's retired, so
but he doesn't like just turn his car on in the winter when it gets cold.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
people
I didn't actually talk to the guy, so I don't really know, but I could smell it. That's for damn sure.
Oh
Whew,
my god. Yeah,
I almost got
dude,
sick.
you have some fucking nightmare stories working there. I remember you telling me some of those things.
It's been funny. There's a couple times where it's been funny. There's been like panties in
Yeah,
cars.
did you find like actual shit in a car once? Like human feces?
Probably,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know, but I'm not gonna sit there and lick it.
I like how that's the first thing you think of. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna lick it.
I'm not gonna sniff and I'm gonna lick it.
Yeah, you definitely, because I remember when I first met you, you were telling me about like you like it was literally like that day you were having like a rough fucking day at work, dude. I
Oh,
remember
there's a lot of nasty days.
you like took a picture. I think it was a minivan. Does that ring a bell?
Dude, I clean a lot of vans.
No,
Vans suck just because of the
there
size.
was like a minivan that you said like a whole family was like living in, and it was just like,
Oh, that happens a lot. Yeah, there's like stuff stuck to the carpet and just anything in general. Just there was one vehicle I know had piss all over the front seat.
dude,
I
like
mean,
how,
human
bro?
piss. Dude, people just I don't know. I
Dude,
don't want to call anybody out,
the
but people are
grossest thing
gross.
I ever did in my car was
Shit
bust a
on the
nut
seat.
inside a chick. And
Shit on the seat.
that was the grossest thing. And even that
I was
didn't
gonna
make a
say I've
mess in
never
the
done
car,
that.
you know, because I was inside. Yeah, but
It happens.
yeah,
People are just gross. People are just
good
gross.
times, good times, good times.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's gross.
I actually
I
got my
can't.
car detailed for the first time ever.
When? How long
Last
ago?
week.
Oh really?
Yeah, and my car is like super nice now. They even
Turned
took
out to
all
be
my
nice.
loose change and they put it into the I guess I had a change holder.
Yeah.
Like there's a change. I'm talking like something where you like stick the coins in like one by one, and they
Slots.
even
Yeah,
did
there's
that.
like
Yeah,
slots.
yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, that's nice of 'em.
Yeah, I always when I see customers that have change like just laying around, I will always go grab a styrofoam cup and throw all their change in it.
But here's the thing: I don't necessarily make a mess in my car. It's
Yeah.
other people, bro. Other people
Punch
that come
them.
in my car just fucking make because like
Punch them.
you look at the driver's seat, the only thing you're gonna see is dirt and leaves, dude. You know.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I remember there was a fucking vodka bottle, an empty vodka bottle in the back of my car. Like, how they got pulled over? It must have been there for like 4 months when I found it. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, who
Did
puts this
this?
stuff
Who
here?
did this?
Yeah. I found condoms one time, not used,
In your
thankfully.
car?
Yeah. I found
Um,
I
do
find
you
all this
have
shit,
like
bro.
an alter ego that just like
No,
does?
what? So in college, that was mostly in college because I would drive a lot. Like I go through like spurts where I don't drink, so I offer to
Okay.
DD, or there'll just be some nights where I'll just DD,
Yeah.
and we'll have like 6, 7, 8 people in the car, and like
Jesus.
most of the time, or like maybe I'm picking people up from parties or something,
Yeah.
and like you expect people to say, hey, don't make a fucking mess of my car, and
True.
I'm driving, I don't see what's going on in the back seat. It's like, bro, just throw your shit out. Why leave it there? And then there's also like when you're picking up drunk people. Oh, let's go to McDonald's at fucking 3 in the morning. That's a fucking mess.
It ain't great.
Yeah, the worst thing I ever did in my car was probably like I dropped them fucking McFlurry once. Oh my god, but
Oh,
it didn't fall. It was like how they overfill the McFlurries, dude.
yeah, I hate it
They
because
fill
then
them
I
to the
can't take
top, bro,
that
and the
top
cap
off.
never goes on properly. And the fucking
Yeah.
chocolate chips and shit, they fucking spill everywhere. Yeah, so it was like
Some-
one of those things,
oh,
dude. Oh man.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, like spilling milk or anything dairy in your vehicle is literally like a life sentence for you to just smell rotten cheese for the rest of your
Oh
life.
God.
Or rotten milk. It is horrible. Milk is like the worst thing to spill in your vehicle
I,
because then
s-
the heat gets to it, and then it's like, ugh.
I smoked in my car once. So my freshman year, was it freshman year or sophomore year of college? Um, I didn't like, I wasn't like driving my car. We drove down the block because we're by this parking lot.
Yeah.
So we literally drove into like the strip mall parking lot and like lit up, and then I thought like, oh, if we roll down the windows and like, blow it out the window, we'll be fine. Nope, my fucking seats, that shit smelled for like a month, dude. I was like, never again. Never smoked in my car since. That was
Yeah,
like the
that's
first
one
year I had my
thing.
car. Yeah. Never again,
Yeah,
dude.
I when I used to smoke, and when I say smoke, when I used to smoke cigarettes, I would drive. I would just put the window, like crack the window, and I've never had like this like smell stay after I've cleaned it or anything like that. I've burned a hole in my damn seat in my older vehicle, but nothing crazy.
My my room, my apartment over here,
Yeah,
it smelled like weed for a week. And I'm like, why the fuck does it
where's it
smell like
coming?
weed? Because I seal my weed up really good. And I'm like, why does it smell? And I thought it was the bowl. So what I do is I like air out the bowl and then I seal it. And I'm like, I still smell it. I go to check. I have like a weed tray. Like it's like a
Yeah,
tray specifically made for like your weed and shit. So like you
yeah.
grind your weed out on there, all that. I call it the Coke table. Like those
The
trays that
Coke
people like
table?
snort lines of Coke off of. It's
Yeah.
like one of those, and it has my name on it and everything. So I have one of those
What is
trays.
this? Nicky's.
Yeah, yeah. It literally says Nickyfries on it. I won it. I won it in a contest on New Year's. Believe it or not.
That's funny.
Um, but anyway, so I was grinding a bowl yesterday, and what do I like feel something, bro? There was a shit ton of weed stuck to the tray, like on the side of it. I guess like like stuff that fell out of the grinder when I was like packing bowls or like rolling
Yeah.
and shit. And there was like a ton, and I couldn't see it because it's a dark color on this, and it's like a greenish turquoise kind of thing, so you
Yeah.
can't really see weed. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually looking at it right now. So yeah. So I just put my finger down and I put my finger up and there's literally like a fucking like an entire fucking eighth of weed on my hand. I'm like, that's where the smell's coming from. Yeah, so obviously I packed it, smoked it, and the little bits that were left I just washed off. But, problem solved.
You're like, oh, Cheeto crumbs.
Yeah. Literally.
That's-
Dude, you ever eat weed? You ever just like fucking just grab
Oh,
one and be like,
okay, so we had this.
I'll eat a crumb.
We had a rule, like whoever the joint went out on, they had to eat it.
Oh, dude, I know a few people that would do that shit. Yo, it's so
we used to do
gross.
that.
Steve, the
Or-
fucking dude. For some reason, when we record now, my thing goes to screensaver. I don't know why I did that. So now the podcast got split up again into two.
Huh. Turn your screensaver off.
Yeah. So, anyways, you know what I have been doing a lot lately, dude. I've been doing a lot of writing. I'm into like poetry and like screenwriting and shit like that. Like I've written like pilots for TV and like I'm writing a script for a movie. But dude, I've been bumping out like sometimes you get that writer's block and you can't even like think of anything besides your name to put.
What's the
And
name of
like,
your movie?
well, I can't reveal everything, but the movie
Come
I'm writing.
on.
No, I'll get into it. I'll get into it a little bit, but dude, I've been bumping out pages, man. Like the past 3 days, I must have wrote like 100 pages. I've been running jokes through people, and people are actually laughing. I'm like, oh, so like this is funny.
That's what you're
And
supposed to do.
and I'm literally just reading them. I'm reading them the script, like, and just saying the jokes like in the script how they're like not how they're supposed to be said. And like people are laughing, so I'm like, oh, imagine if you got like an actor that actually had comedic timing, like actually saying.
Yeah, there you go. I suck.
Yeah, but anyways, so actually, one of the things I'm working on, I will tell you this because there's no chance in hell that this would ever get made.
I got a movie.
This is like a fan kind of thing. But I always love Blue Beetle from the DC universe. You know Blue Beetle?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so Blue Beetle's like the superhero, and I'm writing a Blue Beetle movie script. But that's not the main thing I'm working on. That's my side project. But I'm writing a Blue Beetle film. I'm not going to discuss the other things because the other things I'm actually pitching to like producers and shit, like in the next couple of weeks. So,
You're gonna make any X-rated movies?
huh?
You're gonna make some X-rated movies?
No, but there will be nudity in one of the things because one of the things is I can say like the style. Like one of them is like a like a bro comedy, similar to like to compare it to a show, it'd be similar to like Entourage.
Oh, I love Entourage.
Oh, you love, dude. You would love what I'm writing, dude. I'll tell you. I trust you, Steve. I'll tell you about it, off the podcast. But I'm working on something the closest. It's literally like the Entourage's cousin, bro. So I'm working on something like that. That's like my main thing. Then I have a couple other things that I wrote in the past that I'm like touching up. But then I'm also like when I have some time, or if I'm just like an idea pops in my head, I write down for Blue Beetle. And like dude, Blue Beetle's cool, man. And you know, in today's world, it's all about inclusivity and all this. I mean, the fucking main character is Mexican. Like you know, what Mexican superheroes you got, bro? Well, he's like a Texas Mexican. You know what I mean? But like what like that's as inclusive it gets. We don't got no Mexican superheroes right now. Who we got? Machete, bro. I mean,
Machete.
Yeah,
that's funny, actually. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that, but I hear it's really gory.
Oh, dude, Machete's awesome. Machete's funny as fuck too.
What is that guy's name?
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff just randomly.
Yeah,
he's never the main character, but he's always like in stuff.
Because he's got that look.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
looks
nice
like a
guy.
badass, but I think he's like a super nice guy.
Yeah. I've only heard good things, like at Comic-Con and stuff. Only good things I hear from Danny Trejo.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, to get all those jobs too, you have to be someone that like you wouldn't be working like 40 fucking shows a year if you didn't have a good reputation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's a pretty popular guy for the most part.
Then there's someone like the other spectrum, like Faye Dunaway, who's like probably like 80 years old now, who has like one of the worst reputations, like the biggest fucking diva in the world. And like, huh?
Who?
Faye Dunaway. She was like an actress. Like she was really big in like the 60s and 70s. Like she did Chinatown, Network.
Probably why I don't know.
Bonnie and Clyde, her and Warren Beatty. Yeah, like iconic. Like she's an icon. But she's such a fucking diva and personality that like she's not really doing much these days because no one wants to deal with it. Like Marlon Brando, right? Yeah, like Marlon Brando, he was a fucking diva. Like it was like it's like, you know, you're getting this super talented actor, but it's like, you know, do the pros outweigh the cons, you know?
Speaking of divas, do you ever listen to like audiobooks at all?
Not really. I want to get into audiobooks. I don't have the time right now.
I have when I'm working, I listen to them. I was like tired of paying for Audible, but I had still like a couple tokens to buy some books. So I actually bought 2 books. I bought Stevo's book.
You're obsessed with Stevo, dude, and that's your fucking name's sake. So I guess like
the only reason why is because I really liked Jackass when it was around, and I just love how he put his body on the line, and I love how he sobered up. But his book was called Professional Idiot, and then also the other book I bought was Me by Elton John, because I really like Elton John.
Oh, dude, you know I was gonna go see Elton John last April, right? But the show
I would
got
have loved
canceled.
to see that.
Yeah,
I would love to see Elton John,
dude. Tiny Dancer. If you want to see me tear up, play really loud, really loud on the speakers, Tiny Dancer, and you'll see a tear come out of it. That's like one of the few songs that like you'll just see like that one tear just fall down. I don't know why. Very emotional song.
Yeah, I really like Elton John. I used to, in my earlier streaming days, when we could get away with having music playing, I would always have Elton John playing.
Yeah. We used to vibe, dude. My music taste is a vibe, dude. I have stuff like I'm into like all kinds of music except like yodel music. You know, I don't really listen to like yodel.
Oh, yodeling. Okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
was like, what did you just
yodel
say to
music.
me?
Yeah, yeah. Um, but the bar my dad goes to that he frequents at, they're all
Yeah.
like a bunch of like old stubborn dudes, and they would never let me like hop on the jukebox or play any music. And I was like, "Are you guys sure? Like, you guys sure?" And my dad'd be like, "Hey, you might want to trust Nick on this one. Like, he actually has good music." And I gotta get the fuck out of here. We're gonna play that like, oh, that fucking hippity hoppity shit, you know? I'm like,
That rap crap.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
rap.
Yeah.
We're gonna listen to that jive music they'll say, like, because they're all the
Yeah.
racist dudes. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I was like, no, I mean, I listen to that too, but no, I'll play something you guys will like.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
listen to everything.
so one day, someone left some credits in the jukebox, right? So I start going away, and they go, "Yo, this is some good music. Who played this?" I was like, my dad's like, it was Nick. And now every time I walk in, now it's always like, Nick, get on the jukebox, play something, you know?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, here's $5.
I have.
Hmm?
Yeah, I listen to Johnny Cash to freaking Lil Wayne to everything.
Yeah, my music taste is like eclectic as fuck.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
But the thing is, like, I'll play like obscure songs by artists, like you hear the same, like you listen to radio and you listen to like classic rock, like you'll listen to like the same like 20 songs over and over, you know what I mean?
Alan, it's not a toy.
But like I'll end up playing something more like maybe some like Jim Croce or like I'm not trying to like flex or anything, but I'm just saying like someone like that's not like too mainstream. I mean, Jim Croce, I mean, some of his songs are huge. But saying, like Tommy James and the Shondells, I'll play something like that. I played Vanilla Fudge the other, like just all these random groups or like these one hit wonder songs that like, yeah. Like Question Mark and the Mysterians, or just like random ass groups, and people are like, "Oh, I haven't heard this song since I was fighting on the front line at Vietnam," like shit like that.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that in forever. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, but dude, last concert I saw before COVID struck, you know who I saw?
Who?
I will say that I went out on top, bro. I went out on top. If concerts never reopen, all I know is I went out on top.
Okay.
Take a guess. Take a guess. Who's the number one probably living artist today? Like living music group / artist.
It's still like tours and everything?
That still tours. Pre-COVID.
Yes.
Think of like they're like the Beatles don't count because there's only like 2 of them now. But I'm saying like
Kiss?
Kiss? No, get the fuck out of here. This guy fucking said Kiss.
I'm just saying they're like old and they're classic.
Yeah, but like I'm talking like the number one. Like the Rolling Stones, dude. Fucking Rolling Stones. Okay. Dude, like literally going out on top. You know what I mean? Last concert I ever saw, Rolling Stones. I saw fucking 80-year-old Mick Jagger busting a move like he was 28 years old.
Hey, that's funny. I just want I want to see all these older actors just like, I can't take it anymore. You know what I mean? It's like they're getting so old. It's like, why do you still do what you do?
But because that's their passion. That's what they love doing.
I know, but that's all. I guess if
but
you're
that's
gonna
the thing.
That
going to see these acts is also a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Because let's say like you go to see someone and you might get blown away. Like it's like brings you back. You get to hear their hits and everything. But there's also the chance that hey, maybe they're a little too old and they don't got it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Dude, so my mom and I, we will go try to see at least one of those older groups a year. So one person we see like every year now because he still kills it, I would recommend to anyone listening, John Fogerty from Creedence Clearwater. I've seen him 3 times and every show has been totally different from the show beforehand. Good. Yeah, he throws on a good show.
They'll do the same exact thing over and over again.
Yeah, like Steve Miller Band, fucking awesome, dude. He kills it, but when you see him once, you've seen him 100 times.
Oh, I believe you. Yeah.
But John Fogerty, one time we saw him, he has his son that comes, he plays the guitar. His son looks exactly like him, plays like him. But he had like a more formal show the first time I saw him. Yeah. Second time I saw him, motherfucker brought out a marching band. and he was doing like a whole different kind of vibe. There was like a gospel vibe. I mean, there's a whole like he mixes it up, and it probably keeps him just as entertained as us.
That's a good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't switch up your show, it's gonna get boring.
Neil, you know who fucking sucked? Neil Young, bro. But when I tell people that, people are like, "Yeah, I'm not surprised."
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah,
Peter Frampton
like 5 times. So.
I saw Frampton before he stopped touring. He was cool, man. He was all right. Kiss, yeah. I haven't seen Kiss.
Their shows are literally the same from what they used to be.
Oh,
I mean, once they figure out how a song plays, they're just gonna we'll just butcher this until we have to. They literally, if you watch their live tour stuff, it's the same. It's literally the same.
I believe it. That doesn't surprise me, dude. Gene Simmons is one of the greediest, hungriest motherfuckers around, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
I've only heard terrible stories.
Causing controversy around everywhere too.
Yeah.
If
you could see any musician in history in their prime, who would you go see?
Johnny Cash.
Really? Okay, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Yeah, you know who I'd go see in their prime?
Steve.
Zeppelin, dude. I'd go see Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Zeppelin's probably. You know who'd also be wild in their prime too? The Who.
Yeah.
The Who, fucking Keith Moon on the fucking drums before you like kill. Oh, the Doors. I mean, the Beatles. Like, there's so many, dude. It's so hard. You can't make me choose. You can't make me choose. I would have loved to have seen Elton John too, but I don't think he tours anymore. But
he
does tour. Elton John does tour, bro. I literally told you I had tickets for him, and I get notifications.
No, but he's doing his like farewell stuff now,
dude. Okay. Elton John has been on a farewell tour for the past 15 years. It's to sell more tickets. Look up. I think it was Rod Stewart.
The problem is he does like stadium places, and I don't live anywhere near that.
Yeah, Rod Stewart called out Elton John literally like a year ago on this. I remember this. Rod Stewart was like, "Yo, how many farewell tours are you gonna do, man?" Like,
yeah, he's gonna start being like Kiss.
That's another guy I was gonna go see at Mohegan Sun. Rod Stewart, yeah. Do you love my body and you think I'm sexy? Come on, sugar, let me know.
Dude, his book. Elton John's book talks so much about Rod Stewart.
Yeah, I think they're really close friends.
Really good friends. They're very good.
But the thing with Elton John is like he's not a guy that was blowing people away with his voice or it's his whole essence and his songwriting and
it's everything. And technically he didn't write his own songs.
Yeah. Well, him and Barry. No, what's his name? Wow, I'm going blank on his name.
Benny. It's Benny. I don't remember what his last name is, but it's Benny.
Benny Tapin.
Yeah, there you go.
Benny Tapin, yeah. Bernie Tapin, not Benny. Bernie Tapin.
Is it Bernie?
Yeah, that's why Benny wasn't like clicking for
Bernie.
Bernie.
Oh, Tapin. I was thinking of Benny and the Jets.
Yeah. Benny and the Jets.
Benny.
Yeah.
Benny.
Yeah, dude, freaking. But the thing with Elton John, he was like a prodigy growing up. Like he was. Unbelievable.
You could just hear music and play it over again.
But what's the most impressive thing is he's like a phenomenal piano player. Have you ever seen his hands?
They're small.
He has short, stubby hands, which is not good for playing the piano.
Yeah. He touched on that in his book. He was saying that his hands were he didn't understand how he was so good because his hands and everything were not made for this.
I mean, I love Elton John, but I mean, he's not really the most attractive guy.
No.
Not the strongest voice out there, but the guy, him and fucking Bernie write great songs. Great showman. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I heard Elton John recently sing, and I gotta say, bro, like he's starting. You gotta go see him like ASAP because he's starting to hit that. He's starting to hit that wall.
Sometimes, the guy that played him in Rocket Man.
Oh,
the dude that actually played him in Rocket Man reads the book on Audible. He's like the voice of the book.
What's his fucking name? Is it Taron Egerton? Right, that's his name.
Yes, that's the name. Yep. Yeah, he reads. Yeah, he's
talented. I like that kid.
Oh yeah. Him and Elton are like really good friends too now.
Oh yeah, dude, they're best friends. I think Elton John wants to fuck him though, like low
Oh, I'm
key,
sure.
like high key, not even low key, high key, bro. I don't even think he
it's
tries to
probably
hide
like
it.
ram, ram, damn,
But
damn.
he's a flirt though. Elton's a flirt. You know what I mean? It's
Dude.
not like he's not like Weinsteining
Yeah.
him. You know what I mean? He's just like, oh,
Yeah.
he goes, oh, if you ever want to, if you ever want
You
to,
just make the
you
tongue
ever
on
change
it.
your mind, you ever change your mind.
Would you like to give me a tingle on my dong?
um,
Little kiss on there.
yeah, man, dude, we missed that era of music. Like we just,
I know.
shit.
Good music. And now we got freaking.
But dude, there's not that many guys left.
Now we got WAP.
There's not that many guys left. And
No.
just the sound is different too. Like the whole vibe.
Said, now we have WAP.
Actually, dude, you know who throws on a great show that I saw recently? I mean, I wouldn't say he's in his prime, but he's still young enough where it's not like what is he? I think he's in his 40s now. Jack White, dude.
Don't know.
Jack White from the White Stripes. You know the song? Dun, 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 dun,
I don't know a lot of names. I'm horrible with names.
So
until you say something.
So I saw Jack White at Governor's Ball, dude. I was front fucking row for Jack White. I have the videos on my phone, dude. Unbelievable performance.
Sebastian Bach.
What was that?
I saw Sebastian Bach.
Oh, I thought you meant like Johann Sebastian Bach. I forgot about the other one. Yeah.
No, I saw him.
Dude, he's super talented too. Unfortunately,
when I saw them, they're all like, "You still got it."
like when you go see Skinner and everyone's yelling "Freebird, Freebird."
No, people do that at and just random concerts in general. Yeah. You could be at any concert and be like "Freebird." It's like fuck you. They don't sing that song.
When I went to see Neil Young, there was this drunk woman who had to be in her 50s at the time, maybe her 60s. And she had that voice that, like, when you smoked cigarettes since you were 12 kind of voice. And she kept yelling. Like, I'm talking, like, in the top fucking row. And she's yelling, "Play Cinnamon Girl! Play Cinnamon Girl!" And that's forever imprinted in my head. I cannot get that out of my head. The, "Play Cinnamon Girl! Play Cinnamon Girl!" You know what she sounded like? She sounded like Steve. Oh my God. Oh my God. Play Cinnamon Girl. Play Cinnamon Girl. Oh man. You know who opened up for fucking Neil Young when I saw him?
Wayne Brady.
Norah Jones, dude. You know who Norah Jones is?
Probably not.
Probably not. Her fucking her dad's Adi Shankar too. I don't know. Anyway.
Names, man. Names nothing.
Yeah, but Norah Jones, she has like 30 fucking bands that she's in. And she makes like a band for every project she's doing. It's like, oh, so that day we saw her, she was like, yeah, she's like, I'm kind of doing a like country music kind of vibe. This is me and a couple of my friends. So she plays a different instrument in like every band she's in. So she was a drummer in this one, and it was her and two of her close friends. And the name of the group was Puss in Boots because they're like country and they wear boots, and they're women, so Puss in Boots. Yeah, and they were awesome. I'd go see Norah Jones again. And so 3 people opened up for Neil Young. There was like a preacher with the gospel music, which was awesome. Norah Jones, and then Lucas Nelson and Promise of the Real, which is Willie Nelson's son. I didn't realize who he was when I saw him. Yeah, they're a great band. They actually did they did the soundtrack and recorded all the songs for what's that movie with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper? A Star is Born. Star is Born. Yeah. They're the band in that movie, in that entire movie, and the recordings and shit, it's all Lucas Nelson and Promise of the Real.
Shit.
Yeah. So yeah, Willie Nelson's son, he actually, he made a name for himself, dude. He's doing pretty well, considering, his fucking dad is one of the most legendary fucking singers of all time. And legendary stoners of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, talking about legendary stoners, it was as I was talking about, I listened to Steveo's podcast. Oh shit! And he had what? What are you shitting?
I got caught on a wire, and my Nintendo Switch just went flying.
Oh god! It didn't break, did it?
No, it just yeeted itself like 12 feet.
No, but talking about legendary stoners, Tommy Chong was just on there. And oh my god, Tommy Chong sounds like that old man that just kind of rambles at this point.
Tommy Chong, man.
Yeah, it took him forever to tell any story, but he had such good stories.
He's good vibes, man. Tommy Chong is a guy I would like
kick it with.
Kick it with, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, he just seems like he'd be a good time in general. Yeah, just chill out, hang out with him. You know he's not gonna call the cops on you.
Man, who called the 5-0, man? Yeah.
Dude, Cheech and Chong were so funny when I was growing up.
Oh, dude.
I mean, they were out long before that, but I remember seeing them when I was growing up, and I'm like, these guys are fucking funny.
Dude, okay, Cheech, bro. Cheech does, like, a lot of... Like, Cheech tried to become, like, a real actor.
Yeah.
And he's in, like, a lot of movies. Like, if you look back at a lot of movies you saw...
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Like, you'd realize Cheech is in a lot of stuff. Tommy Chong was that 70s show.
Yeah.
But... Cheech was in fucking Spy Kids, dude. He was the fucking the uncle, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude. But growing up, you're like, I remember watching it with my parents, and my parents is like, oh, it's Cheech Marin. I'm like, who the fuck is Cheech? And they're like, oh, like you wouldn't, like, I'm a kid. I'm like, oh, I don't know, you know.
I don't know about it.
Yeah. Fucking Cheech, dude.
Dude, they're funny. They had like I know they had stand-up specials they used to do too. Those were funny.
Oh, I'm watching Fargo.
Yeah, I think you said that. Yeah, I think you.
Oh yeah, I was watching Fargo. Yeah. So this is a little bit of a spoiler for season 1. So skip this part if you haven't watched Fargo season 1. I mean it's not spoiling anything. It's just people who like a cameo in it. There's these 2 FBI agents that appear. And I literally had to check what show I was watching. It's Key and Peele, bro.
Oh, no shit.
Dude, they're in a fucking cop car and like an FBI car, and they're doing a stakeout, and they're like doing this whole like back and forth. And I'm like, I thought it was an episode of Key and Peele, but essentially like these Key and Peele characters were on the show. I'm not gonna say anything that happens or what they're doing, but you're just watching. You're like, wait, and like you have to check. You're like, is this Key and Peele? Because they even do the same camera angle and all that. Like,
that's funny. It's like, this is a prelude to this.
Yeah, I think they were trying to make a spin-off with those 2 characters and just never. I don't know. I'm only on season 2.
Their show is actually really funny too.
Oh yeah, like, was it Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle and his comedy act was like, I've been watching those motherfuckers Key and Peele do my same shit for the past 6 years. Yeah, Key and Peele's amazing, dude.
Yeah, they're funny. I told her, bitch.
I looked my woman in the eyes and I said, looks around. Bitch.
Oh, fuck. They had such good little bits that they had in there.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, Jordan Peele is like a fucking acclaimed director now. Like, doesn't really act anymore. Just, he's like behind the camera. Dude, I'm very intrigued when like famous actors or comedians, like they end up, like they're known for being on screen, go behind the camera.
Oh yeah.
It usually turns out into something always good. Unless you're like Ben Affleck.
Well, usually the actor is a little bit more, because a lot of the directors don't actually act, so they're like, okay, this is what we should probably do.
Or a lot of the directors, they have like egos for their certain style, you know, like you're not gonna fucking question like Martin Scorsese on a set, you know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, like you know, whatever fucking Marty says goes, you know, unless you're Bobby D. Only Bobby D can be like, hey, you know,
I'll give you a D.
Yeah, but again, good directors know to like bring the best out of their actors, so. I know like Scorsese, like he's big on improvisation. He films like on and lets the actors just like bounce off each other. Tarantino, where it's like, if we film it, it's going in the movie. That's his thing. Yeah. That's his thing. We film it, it goes in. And he has a specific vision. I'm trying to think of like any directors right now. I'm like drawing blanks.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. Yeah, he produces more stuff than direct stuff these days.
What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
Can't control them all.
Spielberg's got to be he's got to be a billionaire these days, right? He's got to be worth $1 billion.
I like money.
So do I.
Do I have any? No.
I don't know why I can't think of. I
Outline.
don't know why I can't think of any directors right now. It's actually bugging
Um,
me. The only director I can think of
I'm
right
not good
now
with
is Spike
names.
Jones.
There you go, Spike Jones. There
Yeah,
you
fucking
go.
Jackass, dude. Dude, and that's another guy, bro. Known for
Tremaine.
Jackass. No,
Tremaine.
yeah, but Spike Jones known for Jackass, and
Yeah.
then it's like people forget that like he's a director. So what's he do? He directs like Her. He does a
Yeah.
couple other movies. You're like, hey, like what the fuck?
Yeah, because Jeff Tremaine is the director too. He's another director.
Yeah, Jeff Tremaine. What? I'm not familiar with. I know who he is,
Yeah, he
obviously
does
for
like
Jackass.
he's like the Jackass guy too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, has he like branched out to other things though?
I mean, he's done some newer stuff. What there was something that he just recently did with somebody
Here,
that
I'm looking it
actually
up.
turned out really good.
Jackass. The Dirt. Oh, he directed The
Dirt,
Dirt,
yeah, the
dude.
Dirt. That's what it was.
With Motley
Yeah,
Crue, yeah.
yeah, he did the Dirt. Yeah, forgot about that. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and then he produced a lot of shows like Nitro Circus, Robin Big.
All the Jackass stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. All like Dudesons, like, yeah.
people fucking each other over. Yeah.
Ridiculousness, Loiter Squad. Yeah, literally like
Thanks,
very
shows.
similar work. But I'm talking like Spike Jones, like he flipped the script though. Literally flipped the script.
I pooped today.
Yeah,
I did.
that's great. That's great.
I did. I pooped today. It felt good.
Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah. Spike Jones did Being John Malkovich before he did Jackass. Oh, okay. No, Spike Jones was the writer producer. He didn't direct Jackass. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
They're making another Jackass, right? It's supposed to come out.
Yeah,
this year.
it got slowed down because of COVID.
Yeah. I mean, but like something they do on Jackass would be like, I'm gonna go get
I
COVID.
heard they kicked Bam off.
I'm gonna go get COVID.
I heard they kicked Bam off.
Yeah, Bam's got his own issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Which
struggling.
they even said it's like back in Jackass 2 and 2 days, it was like we had to worry about Steve-O. Now it's Bam.
Yeah. Bam's going
Bam
through the shit, man. I hope he works it out, but
dude, Bam's been going through this for a while now, though.
oh yeah, dude. So I almost went. Bam lives by me. Like when
Really?
he's in New York, he lives in Westchester.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's where the
is-
big mansion was, right?
Yeah, 30 minutes out from me, dude. He did a thing where he was like any artist, like graffiti, skateboarders, anybody. He had this huge party at his house. This was a couple years ago. And I remember like everybody I fucking knew went there. And they weren't even checking anybody at the door. Like, I mean, not the door. It was his fucking estate, And people were going in just spraying. Like, he was there, skateboards, everyone's skating around there, breaking shit, doing all that stuff. I didn't go, and I wanted to go, but, like, I felt like I'd be so out of place because, like, I wasn't any one of those. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, they were, like, filmmakers, skateboarders, graffiti artists, like, photographers, like, you know what I mean? It was like like a skateboard vibe.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers who wear like Vans and shit, but yeah. So, but I remember seeing videos from that, and I was like, holy shit! I'm like, and you could see this was right when Bam was going through the shit too. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck?
I was gonna say, what year did Ryan Dunn die? Because that's what kicked it all off.
That had to be. I think it was like 8 years ago.
It was roughly somewhere
Yeah.
in there, but I know he's
Out
been
of
dealing
all the
with
people that you would predict to die, the last one was probably Ryan Dunn.
Oh, dude, I thought Steve-O would die.
Oh,
After
yeah,
listening to his book,
honestly,
he was at the
bro,
point of death.
I don't want to be too grim, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if Steve-O dies in like the next 5 years, not because of like a stunt he's doing, but like because of all the shit he did. Yeah,
Like, yeah,
just old shit catching up with him. The fucking guy put
in
a
the
fucking
back
toy
spot,
car
dude.
up his ass.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
swallowed
No,
it.
that was actually Ryan Dunn that did that.
Was it Ryan Dunn? I don't remember.
Yeah, Ryan did that. Yeah.
Ryan Dunn died in 2011.
Oh shit! So it's been 10 years.
It's been 10 years, dude.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, because I used to watch Viva La Bam,
Dude,
Jackass.
Viva La Bam is the most underrated show in history.
That show was so funny.
Dude, Don Vito. Oh my god, dude! You know
Yeah,
what
he
happened to
passed away
him?
a few years ago too.
You know what happened to
He
him?
went to jail.
Bro, the dude was a serial fucking child molester rapist, bruh.
Oh my god, I didn't hear
The
that.
guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to get alleged. Child
Legend.
molester rapist.
Legend. And he's dead. He can't.
Or no,
defend
convicted. I think he was convicted. So he was a convicted dude. He was like, apparently he'd go to these fan meets and like take like 14-year-old girls and just like straight up grab them, you know, and fucking try to do
Oh
things
yeah,
with
he was
them.
always. You could tell he was always handsy.
Oh yeah, but like, dude, it was bad. So he spent the rest of his life
When you're
in prison.
younger, you don't really notice
He was on suicide watch. But bro, the funniest fucking thing I remember like literally peeing my pants seeing this. The Where's Waldo episode of Viva La Band.
Oh god. Okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
Bro, that is the funniest.
Where they dressed up like the whole fucking. Yeah, I remember.
They
Yeah.
go like all over New York City trying to find fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just love how Don Vito, anytime he talked, had subtitles too.
About that.
Bro, I mean,
He looks like got too perturbed to talk.
it really sucks that dude turned out to be like a huge piece of shit because that dude could have just made like millions of dollars like today on like Cameo and shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just doing shit on Cameo or any appearance. What?
Recording voicemails or voiceovers.
Dude, yeah, exactly, man. The guy was like Joey Diaz. That's a good like comparison.
Joey Diaz, who's that?
Joey, you don't know who Joey Diaz is?
No, names, man, names.
He's like known from like Joe Rogan. I guess kind of made it. I mean, Joey Diaz has been around. He's a comedian, but like Joe Rogan kind of blew him up.
Okay.
I
think I've seen.
All right, you ever see The Longest Yard? You ever see The Longest Yard?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
You know the guy from Kansas City?
Oh, that dude.
He goes, I played football in Kansas City Penitentiary.
Yeah, the dude's like
Kansas State. I played football. He played ball in Kansas State.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know that
guy.
Yeah,
Like the fucking huge guy. Yeah. Dude, but Joey, dude, I listen to Joey Diaz all the time, dude. One of my favorite podcasts. Dude,
yeah, because he's an older guy.
Dude cracks me up. After this podcast, I'm gonna send you the funniest fucking video of Joey. It's like him telling a story, and it is the funniest fucking thing you have ever heard in your life.
I love funny. Funny is my fun. I was actually just watching. I was trying to get through Dragon Ball Super because I didn't get to finish it when I first started it to begin with. But within the last 2 to 3 days, I've probably watched over 30 episodes.
And you're still not at the Tournament of Power, huh?
No, I'm just at the part where Goku put the hit on himself. You remember that where hit comes and because Goku put his own bounty on himself so he could fight Hit.
Oh yeah, but that's not Tournament of Power though. That's like the
I'm just saying it's a filler. It's a filler.
They do like a bump tournament. Oh, you're talking about the filler episode. Yeah. Yeah,
because that's where I'm at right now. I went through like the part with Black Goku really fast. I watched that almost in one night.
I also did. I watched Black Goku in like one day, the entire arc.
Because I mean, my biggest problem is because Black Goku was the last thing that it wasn't dubbed yet. And that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to wait until everything's dubbed.
Best scene of Dragon Ball Super is in the Black Goku saga when Trunks kisses Mai to feed her the senzu bean, and Goku goes, "Ooh, that's gross." And Vegeta goes, "What? Why? You never kissed a woman before?" He's like, "You don't kiss your wife?" And he's like, "No, that's gross."
Yeah, that's like, so fucking funny.
And Vegeta's like, "Wait, like
kiss your not?" No,
he's
that's
like, "Never mind, never mind, Kakarot."
Oh man,
that's the greatest scene in all of Super.
Getting mad at me.
Hmm?
How are we doing on time? Alan's getting mad at me.
Yeah. We're like right where we need to be. So if we want to wrap this up,
okay, yeah, because Alan's screaming at me over here.
We should record like this weekend too, so we can backlog a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I mean, Heather will be back this weekend, but
yeah,
if not, we can do it
whenever. You know, we should. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be open. Obviously.
What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow night? Oh no.
Tomorrow night's the first night Heather comes home.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
probably not
fucking
tomorrow
Heather,
night.
bro. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Cornfries podcast.
Make sure if you have not listened to our previous episodes, make sure you get back over there and get on there.
And
Get
hit that
YouTube
subscribe
channel
button.
and go look at it. And we're also on the Twitters, and we're also on the Instagram at the Corn to Fries, the Con to Pasta version.